So, guys, what did you guys think about that match?
It just shows his toughness and why he was a good wrestler, because he could take so much punishment.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, completely. And also has the amazing double turn as well. Like you, you started where he literally went from being a bad guy into a good guy, and then it had the same thing as well with Bret Hart being a good guy to a bad guy. You two, Mike, what did you guys think about it, and Liam as well?
That was really good because it showed he never gave in at the end, did he?
Which was kind of cool because you never. I don't remember seeing any matches that ended quite like that. Like it'd always get to a point where they take so much punishment that they would eventually tap. Like I remember, like a Kurt Angle versus Undertaker match. It's one of my favourites, and like there were so many times where he was going to break Undertaker's ankle and he would not tap out for ages, and eventually even he had to tap out. But seeing Stone Cold just actually end up unconscious and just not give up and have to and lose the match that way was a really cool way of doing it.
Yeah,
what do you think, Mike?
Yeah, it's the same. I'd say that's quite not watching it as well and then seeing it in action was much better.
Yeah, I mean, for people, that's one of the best matches they've seen of all time at WrestleMania, especially. Do you see why people love that match so much and why it's funny remembered as well?
No, yeah. Even though the fact that he did lose, but other than that, he lost really good. It was a very good match, and how long it went on for, and he just took so much pain and God knows what.
I mean,
and blood.
I mean,
lots of blood.
Lots of blood. I mean, looking back at that match, can you, even though you know how big he became, but can you see sort of hints of him becoming the big star that he would have become, or do you think the match that would have made him and that sort of stuff, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say, pretty much. It was because if no one really watched that match, they don't really know why everyone bigged him up as much as it did.
Well, that was like the biggest wrestler he had gone up against at the time, Bret was the biggest wrestler at that time, pretty much.
Yeah, he was.
And to go up against him and, Bret not to, demolish someone. And especially in submissions, which was Bret Hitman Hart's strongest attribute, was submissions. And he couldn't even get Stone Cold to tap out, not once. It's pretty badass.
Yeah, talking of him not tapping out, is there any particular spots or moments in that match you thought that was really good or anything like that? You thought this was a really cool moment, a really good spot, or a really good amount of selling, or a really good move that he was using, that sort of thing as well?
No, when he was in his in Bret's submission, and when the part where he almost got out of it, and he was like kind of the only person to do that, and he got so close to the end but no, that really stood out for me that bit.
Yeah, I'd say the exact same, pretty much. Is the way he, it made him seem different, the fact that he can get out of a submission compared to normal wrestlers.
Really?
Kind of like the bit where they used the turnbuckle to do like the figure four leg lock or like
I was going to say that bit
the
as well.
sharpshooter or whatever. Yeah, because I don't remember much technical stuff being done like that, like using the stuff in different ways to everyone else like that, which was kind of cool to see.
And I love the fact as well, with the promo being so good and just the hate between the two of them. I love the fact that when it started, it was the brawling and the fight aspect. And when Austin was in the sharpshooter, you had Ken Shamrock going to him, "Do you give up? I'm going to stop the fight if you don't move or anything." And I love the fact they gave it more of the fight aspect because it's so personal between the two of them. They wanted to pretty much kill each other as well. So, any other comments you guys want to say about this match?
Where they went into the crowd, that was really good.
It's almost like every single one.
All three matches we saw them go to the crowd, which is really cool. So
yeah, you don't really get that much anymore.
As we were saying, you can't really do that nowadays
because you get sued.
You get sued. Yeah.
Still on my foot, sir.
Yeah, you still on my foot, sir.
I take all the money.
Yeah.
No, people were pretty laid back then, I guess.
Yeah, they were. Like health and safety is what it is now.
And they were rowdy, but they weren't as rowdy as they are nowadays. They wouldn't start riots and stuff, and that sort of time. So yeah.
No, that part definitely. Yeah.
So, out of 5, what would you give it out of 5 stars, honestly?
4.5. I give that. That was pretty good. I did like that.
Say 4. 4.5.
Yeah, I'll say 4.
I'll probably give it 4.25. It was a very good match, yep.